Hello all, this is my homework for lesson 10 of the OpenCV lessons with Paul McWhorter. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through my code at first. I used Paul's template to set up a camera, so I have the import CV2, and Paul always likes to print a version. In this section I declared some variables for the width and height of the webcam frame. I also had to declare a variable to keep track of whether or not the left mouse button has been clicked, so I use state. I declared two variables, upper left and lower right, and I had to set them to none to get my program to work. That's because you need to have something even though it's nothing, and none happens to be the Python version of null if you're a C programmer. This is Paul's basic template for getting all of the vid capture, setting the width and height, setting frames per second, etc. Now in Paul's lesson he told us in order for us to use the mouse click we needed to have a named window called frame, and just set that to CV2 window normal. I defined a function, I called it mouse click. Strange, that's right out of the lesson. And then I declared the upper left and lower right and state to be globals within the function so that they could be read by the rest of the program. I checked for whether or not the event was the correct number for the left mouse button down. If it was, I grabbed the X position and Y position of the cursor. Same for left button up, grabbing the X position and Y position. And if the event was a right button up, then I set the upper left and lower right to zeros, and the state of the event was happens to be 5, I believe. I set the named window to my webcam, used my webcam for the set mouse callback, and used mouse click called the function. The basic template from Paul is ignore the frame as cam read, and then basically I check the state to see whether it was a 4 or a 5, and if it was a 5 then I did the destroy window using my ROI. Now I had to hunt around to find the Python method for, or pardon me, the CV2 method, the OpenCV method for destroying a window, but fortunately the interweb held all that information, so I show my frame on the webcam. I set it to 00, which is the upper left in my screen, and then just use the wait key and look for a cue to break and release. So I will go ahead and run that now, and here we go. This is my webcam, this is me in all my glory. I will left button down, draw a frame, and release, and it displays the my ROI. So it's reusable. I can do that often. Now there is a bug that I didn't figure out how to error trap for, but if I just click the mouse button down and release it without moving it, everything disappears. So that is somewhat of a bug. I'll restart it again and show you that it will quit normally. If I come over to the My ROI and click, and then I'm going to press Q, and there she goes. Okay, I will post a link associated with this video to where you can download and see my code, as well as posting a link back to Paul's OpenCV Lesson 10. Have a great day.